everybody. Welcome to Jaded and Evolving. I'm Natasha.
I'm Chakras. What's up, niggas? It's been a
Make
day,
sure,
y'all.
make sure that you like, comment, subscribe.
All that.
Anything that we have up, just like run that shit up. Just like everything.
Cause like we're black people and we want to be in the algorithm too. So make sure like you follow us.
Because we deserve
on
it for real.
Like literally,
I
y'all
don't
come back
think-
every motherfucking week. I be seeing y'all with y'all bonnets
With y'all
on.
friends.
Yeah, all kinds of
Rolled
shit.
up like a paper.
Like post it. Post that y'all are watching us smoking and shit. We want to see it
Yes.
so we can repost y'all.
We got to start it first. We got to start the trend.
All
Like
right.
watching Jaded and Evolving. And
Okay.
then, boop. Yeah.
Get fried. We should have watch nights.
Yes, now that we have the Patreon. I'm
Yeah.
not making a Discord for that shit yet.
Why would we?
Because, exactly. Why the fuck would we? Enjoy the show.
It's just different.
I know everyone's a different vibe because most of the people that go on old, them kids don't even know who the fuck Busta Rhymes is or Maya.
They probably know him because he was on a song with whoever the fuck.
They probably
That
know because
other
it was
girl
because of Chris Brown's "Look at Me Now." Every
That,
time a nigga gotta spit it and I gotta blow it.
and the artist just redid one of his songs, so
They still,
and he was on it.
I don't think they probably like, who the fuck is this big ass nigga? He too fucking old to be rapping, and it's like, baby, that is a pioneer in the game. I'm noticing like, cause like my little sister takes after me musically, and she be really fucking with a lot of the music. Like I put her on to like Jill Scott's like first album, so she fucks with music.
I
Like
realized that I have to listen to all of her albums through
that.
because I haven't like that was my like sister's era, and I was just like, wow, like that, like listening to it now, like random songs, I'd be like, damn, I really need to sit down and listen to her.
Yeah,
I was in the Erykah Badu, like even though both of those were like my sister's thing, I really took on to Erykah.
I took on to all of them,
but like I feel like now that I'm getting into my grown and sexy and preparing for 30, Jill Scott is definitely.
I grew up on that. Like my mom cleaned to that on Saturdays. My mom cleaned to India Ivory. My mom cleaned to Erykah, and my mom
definitely
didn't.
India.
My mom didn't like cling to the music. She clinged to the vibe. Yeah, like in the crib. So I was listening to the lyrics. I had no reason to be like 8 singing Honey Molasses
and
by Jill
that's
Scott.
probably why it wasn't.
But I was jamming. You couldn't tell me like I live. My little sister appreciates really good music.
Yes.
I'm noticing that she does not listen to a lot of the shit that a lot of kids listen to.
Yeah.
Cause it hurts my fucking ears. Like it hurt her ears, but it hurts my fucking ears to hear some of these fucking beats. Some of the shit, like if it's not a headbanger, I don't want to hear it. Unless it's Megan Thee Stallion, unless it's like certain people I have just clung to, like,
and that's why I stick with my fucking SoundCloud mixes where it's like 2 songs that I was just like, damn, I would have never thought like those sound good, or instrumentals and stuff like that. Like I don't be wanting to hear words.
I have taken to younger indie artists,
like because they be good.
Yeah,
that's why they don't get that much traction, because it's not like I want to punch this bitch in the face. It's more so like
most of them just doing drugs and vibing, like really.
Yeah, I'm really here to. I'm in my car with my friends and I'm going
music.
out. I love house music. Music will always be.
I like the new independent house music too. So I've been fucking with a lot of that, and I see that she's kind of like taking that on. I've been driving with my windows down, just being an auntie.
Have you? Cause at work, as it was dwindling down, I started to listen to like DJ sets.
Yeah,
it's I don't know if they're. I think they're in the UK. Maybe I don't know. Is it
the
based
apartment?
on how? Yes,
I love the apartment. Yeah,
it's based on how they look, and then they have another one. I think it's in DC or Philly, where it's like a house.
Yeah,
and like the DJ just be sitting doing that thing, and like you see all the people. It's very like inclusive. I feel like it's very inclusive to queer people. Like that's all I really be seeing in the background, but the music be hitting.
I think that queer people do a really good job of
curating events and bringing people together.
Yeah, because they're so complex. Like you can't. Queer people, I think, are the most indecisive people in the world, but like rightfully so. Like queer people are like, I shouldn't have to choose, and it's like, but in certain aspects, baby, you have to, and they're like, no. And they do really well in life. Don't get me wrong, but as somebody who thrives on stability, it scares me sometimes. Like Sometimes I watch queer people just do shit. Like in life, I've just watched queer people like host shows, or I've watched them like put on art exhibits, and I'm watching them put it together, and then I see the outcome, and I'm like, I would not have gotten through it doing it the way that they did it, but they got it done. Like, they prioritize the shit that doesn't matter in the beginning, and then the big shit, they're like, tail end of it. Like, oh, fuck, forgot about that. That's a big fucking part. You don't.
I be scaring you sometimes.
All the time, friend.
Because I was just like, all that sounds like me.
Yeah, all the time. Like, it gets done, but I'm like, what is she doing? But, like, you moving and grooving. Like, you gotta let people who thrive in that, you gotta let them have it. It's like a child. You know how a child, like, breaks some shit, and you gotta give them space to put it back together. Like, give them a chance to fix it, or give them a chance to have an experience for the first time. I feel like that's with all my queer friends. I just be like, stop, because y'all trying to get let her rock. She got this. Or let him rock.
Little do you know, I have a whole ass checklist of all the things. Yeah. And I just felt like these little things are going to, I can do these quick. So why not do them now? Because
y'all care more about the vibe than the actual event.
Because if it's not a good time, why the fuck? Now I'm annoyed.
Yeah. I get it. I get why y'all do it the way y'all do it. I'm just always like, can we secure the venue first? Like, what can we do? Nope. You're like, no, we got to make sure that the vibe is right. And then once I understand the vibe, I can start looking for a venue. And it's like, friend, we got 3 weeks.
I'll be like, yeah.
But it gets done. And that's what I'm saying.
I got like 3 venues in my mind. I'm just trying to figure out, like, does this look right? Does it?
Yeah.
No, X that one out.
It takes a lot of understanding what freedom really looks like, and being like, they just free as fuck. Let them rock. Like, don't try to be. Don't try to put your little spin on it. They good.
I feel like because there have been certain times in my life where I've been confined to like a box.
Yeah.
When I get those opportunities, it's just like rainbows and
I don't know one queer person that doesn't feel the same way. I feel like all queer people.
Like, I want all the shit to feel good. I want it to be good. I want it to look good. Especially as a Libra. I wanted to look. It gotta be aesthetic, nigga.
Yeah, because there was a time I feel like when queer people didn't have the opportunity to express themselves without being called weird or without being called like eclectic, but it was a bad thing to be eccentric and to be, you know, like esoteric and all those things. And it's just like, fucking weirdo. And it's like, little do you know, they the freest motherfucker out here.
At one point in my life, I got to like a point where I was calling myself weird, and my aunt didn't like that. She was just like, you're not weird. I was like, I am very different from other people. Like, I'm taking the word weird and weirdo into my own hands.
You're embracing it.
And I understand that makes you feel uncomfortable, of course, because I am like 11 years old and you're fucking 50. Like, you, like, weird to you is just like, oh shit, she out here doing crazy shit. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm doing crazy shit to you, but it makes me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm not hurting anybody.
It makes me feel good.
I'm just different.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with being different. I think difference becomes a problem when it starts to affect like your hygiene, when it starts to affect, because I do know some like queer people who are like dirty fingernails, like don't comb their hair, because they're like, that's the status quo, and it's like, baby, that's a shower. Like, that's
at the end of the day, you should still care about your hygiene.
Yeah. And
like,
I
not
also
for the
think
sense of other people, but because you feel better when you're clean, you feel better when you look good.
Some people attribute being queer to being like depressed, almost like they're like I don't know myself right now, so I'm just like kind of finding my rhythm, just living in my queerness. And it's like, no, baby, you're living in depression. You can't categorize it as that. It's a thing. You have to address that. You can't call that queer.
I was more depressed being straight.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
cosplaying as a straight person was never, like, I've been saying this like a lot lately. I'm like, I was cosplaying as a straight person this whole time, and it was not like any of the cons that I've ever seen. Like, this is very undesirable. Don't do it.
I'm so glad I came out when I did. I couldn't imagine going all those years without people knowing like I like bitches. I can't do it.
I tried.
I can't. I didn't even feel right. It felt weird hiding it for as long as I did, and I was like 14 when I came out.
I tried.
I know, and your mama was like, nah.
No,
my mama was like,
straight up was like, no.
Mama was like, okay, and just kind of like,
and she don't even remember that she said no. She was just like, I said that. I was just like, yeah, you literally based the conversation off of the worst thing that you could tell me right now is that you like girls. And then talking to her as an adult, she was like, no, the worst thing you could have been was pregnant. And I was just like, well, me liking bitches wouldn't have got that result. So I mean, I wish you would have been like, oh, okay.
My dad's kind of the same way where he's just like, I never called you an abomination. I'm like,
yes, you did.
No,
they be forgetting these like traumatizing ass situations.
And then you drilled a hole in your hand, like, because you immediately decided you had to go in your room and start doing housework, like, because you couldn't deal with the fact that your daughter was bisexual. Like, what do you want me to do? I like bitches,
like you.
I like bitches like you. I'm my father's son. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, I know you have a son, but I'm my father's son.
No, I'm my mama's son. Cause she a gangster for real. And if I let that side out, it's crazy.
Both of my parents are batshit fucking crazy. So
my dad is the emotional person. It was like very reversed.
I wish I had an emotional parent. I wish I just had the one.
Sometimes he be too emotional. And like that's where I get that bubble up of like anger.
Yeah. Like
I let the shit fester too long and now I'm like knocking shit the fuck over and stuff. It doesn't happen very often, but I get that from him because he be trying to keep the peace.
Yeah.
And I be wanting him to like pop out and show niggas sometimes.
My dad has popped out and showed niggas, and it's because
bitches.
He doesn't know how to transmute that energy. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't know how to be sad. He doesn't know how to be anything other. He's always angry. Just like, and it's not he's always angry. He's a very chipper person. It's very chipper. When he pop off, it could be because he's sad. No mercy. It could be because he's stressed. It could be but it's going to come out by Jared putting a hole in the wall. Or my father has punched a stop sign out of cement. That is how fucking angry, like, he just could not transmute the energy.
That's a black man's curse right there.
My dad broke the stud in the wall. Like, the nigga, if he hit you, he might kill you. And that's not to say like be afraid of him, because again, he's this big ass teddy bear of a man.
He is very much so a teddy bear.
But that's where I get it from. Like, my mom is the type of person where she's gonna stab the shit out you. Like, if she say she gonna stab you, but she gonna stab you. Mm-hmm. My dad is the type of person where he starts shooting and then he stop and be like, all right, what was I shooting for? So I don't have it on either side. Like, I was literally raised in a household to either be like, I'm gonna threaten you first and then I'm gonna act on it, or then I'm gonna act on it first and then I'll figure out why I acted on it. I don't have no in between. That's why I'm thankful that I chose to be the calm person that I am. And this is sad because this is calm. Like, it's unfortunate.
The trauma.
To be honest with you, I don't necessarily know.
To an extent.
Yes, it really does. It really does help me. It's helped me develop really strong boundaries. Mm-hmm. It has allowed me to be so much more like, fuck no. But people like laugh about like, ha ha ha, like, girl, you're so funny. Dead ass. And it's like, no, fuck no. And they're like, girl, it's fine. Like, I know you mean no. It's just the way you said it. And it's like, I have learned
I mean it so much that I had to add an extra
But if you think it's a joke, that's fine. Like,
because the joke's gonna be on you when
I just don't show up, or when I go ghost. Yeah, when I just don't have it for you anymore. So you could laugh about it if you want. Mm-hmm. Ain't shit funny. You're gonna be sitting here laughing by yourself. I'm honestly thankful that that's the route for me, and not the route of, oh, I don't know if this person likes me or not. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Like,
I'm honing in on that as of late, like learning that side of me. All sides of me
have to be utilized.
What make me me? Like, there is no good and there is no bad. It's just me. Yeah. I am an all-encompassing person, and I can't just keep putting, oh, no, I don't want to get angry. Nigga, if I'm fucking angry, I'm about to, like, there are different levels to anger, and I know how to talk through my anger. There are people that just be hitting through their anger, and I'm just like, wow.
You're self-aware enough to address your feelings. And some people, most people, a lot of people, damn near all people,
being emotionally intelligent is not.
It's stressful as fuck because you have to be intelligent around stupid people. Do you know how hard that is? That's very tough. It's very tough because you find yourself talking at people and not to them because they don't get it.
Because I already talked to you
multiple times.
You didn't get it the first, second, or third, and now I'm on my fourth, and now I have to talk at you because
And now I'm
What
not even repeating myself.
Don't understand?
I'm talking to you like this. And
I am talking like a teacher.
Yes.
So that you can understand the instructions that that are coming out of my mouth. Because if I have to explain it again, we're going to have a bigger issue. And then I'm just going to go ghost. Because I don't feel like it.
Then they still don't. And that's the part where it's
and then they be like, damn, have you seen such and such?
And it's like, yeah, I talk to her every day.
Oh. Well, I haven't heard from her.
I wonder why. Right?
And then you have those friends that are mature enough to like not bring the shit up and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe reach out.
I'm thankful.
Not even that. I just be like,
I'm thankful that the level of spirituality that I have reached is the level where, like, I'm so glad I've gotten through the level of like peace, love, and light, like all the time.
That was my whole life. That was me attempting to. I attempted to have that my whole life. And now I'm just like.
I think at the start of every woman's spiritual journey, you start breaking down these walls and these chains of yourself, and you start going, and this is what I don't like about myself, and this is what I don't like about myself, and fuck this part of me, and I want to heal this part. And it's like, baby, embrace that. And I mean this with the most love. I need for more women to embrace the fact that they were assaulted, so they can heal that wound, right? Let's not deny it. Let's not say that it didn't happen. Let's feel it. I need more women to embrace the fact that people have talked to them crazy. I need more people to embrace the fact that people have disrupted their boundaries in their personal spaces. I need for people to embrace that, because it's not easy. And when you ignore it, it becomes that center for your triggers. It becomes the bomb, right?
You become so easily triggered.
You become dangerously sensitive, where you become easily offended by something that wasn't even meant for you. You find yourself commenting on social media, the shit that doesn't involve you. You find yourself jumping into your friends' beefs and your friends' drama because you find the need to defend yourself in situations that don't even involve you, because you just need to feel a part of something, because you feel so left out and alone in every other aspect of your life. I need for women to really get on board with being the fuck upset. Get mad, bitch.
Like, it's literally okay to. There have been so many times where I wanted to comment on something on social media, because everybody in these, like, I actually did the other day, because I understood the person that made the video, but everybody in the comments were just like, oh, you're just rage baiting. And I was just like, the thing that's making me pissed off is that people make it seem like the way that you feel couldn't be possible because they've never felt it. And that makes me piss the fuck off. I understood what the fuck you meant from this single post alone, but they want to sit up here and be like, you don't have any context. You don't have to give people fucking context just because it's fucking social media.
Child.
They sit up here and try to do that shit with celebrities, and then the celebrities go ghost, and then they get mad and don't even know why the fucking celebrity don't show up no more.
We owe music. We're owed this.
No, the fuck you're not. You're not owed a fucking thing. Pay them fucking taxes. Pay your taxes. Worry about that.
Worry about the fuck you really got going on.
Take care of your mama.
Take care of them kids that you ignored to make these social media posts. I have
Stop sleeping underneath that man.
As somebody who creates content and been in spaces with people not even seriously prominent, right? We can even talk about it just from this level.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference when you get in rooms with people who understand that this shit is social media, and other people who look at this shit as like their reality. You do not have to save face for me. You ain't got to save face for the people that you've built a community with. The reason why people fuck with you, the reason why people follow you is because they see something in you about them.
You finna see these dirty clothes on the floor.
You finna see my kid running around in the background. You finna see me fall flat on my face in something, whether it be professionally or maybe an event didn't go, the best. You're gonna see me cry sometimes. You're gonna see me go through these things because I'm human. And I hate to see people on social media act like they so high and mighty, even in the comments of shit. Who the fuck are you to tell me? Or who the fuck are you to tell anybody? When I see people in other people's comments like, oh, I could never, bitch, then don't. Then don't. But the fact that you felt the need to just come and share your little 2 cents of an opinion, bitch, I didn't ask you.
And if you knew you could never, if you felt like you were better, then you wouldn't be in these comments. So you could. So you could actually.
You actually have.
You actually are right now.
You're offended because now you see the mirror. You see yourself in direct reflection and you don't like the way that feel.
Being a dumb bitch.
You got to deal with them demons.
It's okay to be a dumb bitch every now and then.
Everybody's a dumb bitch at some point. Everybody. And it's not always about a man. It's not always about. Sometimes it's your money fucked up. Sometimes your pH is just unbalanced because of stress and depression, or nobody taught you how to wash your ass properly. Sometimes your hair is falling the fuck out. Sometimes you have a diagnosis of some shit. Sometimes it's not always the shit that people make it seem. So just because it's not your problem, just because it's not your fucking reality, you can't try to discredit somebody else's shit.
It has never happened before.
That doesn't. And I know that people go through shit. That does not stop me from judging people, specifically when I know that they have the potential to be better. But who am I to get on their platform and try to condemn them for something? And who the fuck am I? When all the fuck I gotta do is DM them like, hey, you good? If I care that much to condemn you in your comments, I should be able to love you enough to DM you privately and be like, yo, you good? If I fuck with you that deep, right? Because this is just social media, but again, it's media in which you socialize. So instead of trying to be the bully in a motherfucker's life, how about I try to be the blessing? If I got a kind, encouraging word, why can't I DM that to a motherfucker? Women will tell you I DM them all the time. If they posting something about their baby daddies, or they posting something about losing their job, or they stressed about something, self-esteem, and I don't do it, and I don't take screenshots and post it because it's nobody's fucking business. Sometimes a bitch just need a kind fucking word from another bad bitch, and that's it.
And I used to do that towards men.
Yeah.
And I realized that I was like, I am genuinely, like, I have posted this on my social media. I want male friends. I feel like the bane of my existence is the fact that I don't have a man to talk to about the dumbass shit that I be dealing with, because they come from they see a totally different perspective of it.
Shout out to Nolan. Shout out to Cheese. Shout out to J5. I'm thankful that I have a few men in my life, right? Mm-hmm. And having just met them, right? These are relationships that are developing.
They here for you, for real.
But
they're very genuine.
And you can ask them a question and get some real ass motherfucking advice in return from a male's perspective.
And I've had that, but like one of them is in a relationship, and then the other one, I'm just like, he's always been like this. He a fucking Capricorn. He be in his own little boat.
Yeah.
So, but I really wish that sometimes I had a male friend, but back in the day when I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm nobody on social media. I follow these people. Cool. Yeah. I'm going to send an encouraging word. Oh, what was that? Cool. That looks really dope. Oh, are you okay? Niggas be thinking I want to fuck them.
Girl, do you know how many times I've been called a groupie? And, like, specifically in the podcast community.
I want nothing to do with you like that. You're not my before I even came out as a full-fledged, I feel like, queer woman, it was still like, I don't want you like that. Like, I am in a relationship with somebody and I legit don't even see you in that way. I thought it would be cool to have a friend in a different state.
Men don't know how to take compliments. They don't know how to just accept it as a compliment.
I'm going to give them more then, so they can get used to it.
I'm not.
And I don't want them to get a big ass. No, it was going to be genuine. It's going to be genuine compliments. And I'm going to be like, I'm not even going to preface it with like I don't want to fuck you. I'm going to be like, that look nice.
Nope, I'm sizing them up. I'm talking to them like they pieces of fucking meat.
I'm going to talk to them like that afterwards.
Nope, I'm doing it from the jump. I am sick of niggas. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of. Don't nobody want y'all peasy head asses. Nobody wants y'all. And y'all know that I mean.
I wanted to tell you look nice that one time.
And they know I mean it with love. Like anytime I talk like that, I mean it with love. But I can't keep complimenting men because they always turn out like, oh, she's trying to fuck me.
No, I would never.
Please don't put your penis in my DMs.
That's one of the things. That's one of the things where I'm just like, could never. Those are real life could nevers.
Like. You are my homie.
I don't want you like that.
You are my friend.
I don't even know you for real to want to fuck you. Like, there are some people that actually need to, like...
me to want to fuck you, right? Because I don't know you. So, it gives me a clean slate to flirt. It gives me a clean slate to do all those things. But I would have to want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do you. I don't want you to stick your peen anywhere near my vagina. Back the fuck up. Go away. Like, when you tell a black man smile, he should just smile. He shouldn't be like, so what you doing after this? I just asked you to smile. That's all.
I'm going to go ask another nigga to smile.
I'm going to go ask the next man. And then if you tell him that, he might punch you in the fucking head depending on how he feeling that day. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is happening? I just want to tell the men, y'all look nice today. Just be a nice black man. I got a husband. I got one. I know how hard it is to have you think I want two of them?
Especially with the Scorpio.
You think I want a side
Trifecta.
nigga? Do you think I want a side nigga? Men get on my fucking nerves. They need just as much attention as women. Mm-hmm. They want to know where you at, what you doing, what you about to do.
And this is when they actually like you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And not to toot my own horn, but toot, right? Like, people love me. They love me.
They do.
So when men are inquiring about shit that I got going on in my life,
they actually care about
yourself. Is it because they just trying to talk? These niggas really want to know, like, what Chakra's doing? What is this black woman doing?
They look up to what you're doing. Yes, like they are so encouraged by everything that
shout out to Sylvester. Sylvester is always DMing me like, I listened to the show. I thought it was great. Like, I have genuine men in my life who are just genuine men in my life.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Did you meet Sylvester? No, you met oh my God, what was his name? Jared. You met Jared when he was here at the what you call it?
Okay.
Have you met Sylvester? I don't know. But Sylvester, he does follow us. He messages like DMs us all the time.
I see the one guy that's always commenting on our YouTube. Oh, okay, yeah. He's just like, hey girls, I'm back. I'm like, hey.
So it feels good to have men in your corner where you know that they just over there chilling. I love a nigga who metaphorically is just in the corner with his red cup, just two-stepping to the beat of life. You feel me?
With the blunt in his hand.
It's when the nigga that's standing behind, like, so what you trying to get into after this? How you doing? Like,
I'm getting some food.
I'm a fart. I'm gonna just start farting. Back up. I hope it stink.
Didn't I tell Cheese you should have farted?
Cause
make it stink.
Cause what is going on?
Cause why they acting like that?
Cause stank behavior deserves a fart.
You deserve to make it stankier around.
That's what I'm saying. Since everybody want to make it funky, I'm really gonna start farting around this bitch. It's gonna stink in this bitch a little bit. Cause why are you doing this?
I'm gonna have cheese on purpose. It's gonna be curdling. It's gonna be bubbling up in that gut.
Cause why is you doing me like this? Why is you? I just want to love you. Like, that be my thing. Like, when I'm in friendship with people, yes,
like on a platonic level, and I feel like I keep seeing these posts where it's just like a platonic friendship so strong that people think that you're in a relationship, and I feel like that's what we have.
Yes,
like niggas be like, are they look like
they're like those are their siblings, but they're lesbians, and it's like,
just like,
go ahead,
whatever.
Why can't I love my friends
to feel loved? I want them to. I want them to know that I love them genuinely. I want them to understand that I will wake up in the middle of the night. If you call twice, you know it's gonna ring, because my shit be on do not disturb in the house. But if you call twice and it rings and you say you need me to get the fuck up, I'm gonna come and get you.
All of my friends are like, I'm like their first real love, and I like to show my friends a level of life that they've probably never experienced. Mm-hmm. And it's not that I'm doing anything out of the normal. Mm-hmm. I'm doing my normal. But I like to trick off on my friends. That's who I am.
You do.
I'm a Leo by any motherfucking means.
I like doing it too.
I love to trick off on my friends.
But I'm not doing it on an emotional level. Like, you feel heard, you feel seen.
No, I'm a luxury level. Because you see me, because I'm the type of person where I'm not hard to love at all.
I go too far.
I'm just rugged. Like, I'm a little rough around. I am a Ruffles chip. That's what I'm saying. Like, I am an acquired texture and taste. So when people receive me and I allow them to receive me, right, like I let them in my space, I'm tricking off. Don't graduate from something. Don't even do something little.
Don't have a birthday.
Pull the black trucks out. What's the tab? Take the shots. Like, do you need your hair done? Like, what is going on? You need me to plan the entire fucking party. Don't play with me. I like to trick off on my friends. That's how it should be. You and your friends should be so close to where people is like, these niggas be fucking. I feel like when they all get together, they be fucking. And it's like, why can't people just love each other? Why can't I just kick it with my niggas? Like, they my niggas. You know how hard it is to make a real friendship in this day and age as an adult? You can't go no fucking way. If I let you in my space, if you try to leave me, I might become a serial killer. Like, real shit. Like, I'm going to crash out. Because why you love me? How you love me and then you don't love me no more? Like, what?
Losing friendships is harder than regular relationships.
Nigga, what? Nigga, I was in the house singing fucking Mary J. Blige. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what you mean? Not enough. What's the thing now? Part of me feels that bad, but ooh, not that bad. Yeah. That's how I was feeling. Like, I was like, part of me feels that. And it was like, nope.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. No.
Situation got you mad.
That's how I felt.
But now he mad.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I had to.
like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I am the prize.
Yes.
I brung the whole motherfucking table.
You see what I'm saying? I built the table. And I put the little nubs at the bottom so it don't scuff the floor. Stop playing with me. I thought of everything.
I brung the pre-rolls.
All kinds of shit.
I brung the dessert.
The munchies.
The entrees. I cooked the whole fucking dinner.
That's how I feel. Don't break up
with me. And people
got
the nerve to just bring their ass and sit.
And be just doing me dirty.
And don't even have good conversation. You could at least bring good conversation. I can deal with a bitch that just has good conversation. I fucks with people that have good conversation. I feel like that's what I had missed out on a lot of times. Because people just be wanting to talk about the bullshit all the time. We don't even talk about relationships. No.
I told you like the other day.
We don't talk about none of that shit.
He was watching a video and the girls were like,
"What's going on with us?"
The women were sitting around talking about like their husbands and sex and everything else. She was like, he was like, "Do y'all just be sitting around?" I was like,
"No, nigga."
The amount of times that sex comes up in a conversation with me and my friends is so little.
It's like when new shit be happening.
Yeah, it's like, girl, let me tell you about.
And then it come and go so quick.
Yes, then you go right back to a regular conversation. Certain things I don't sit around and talk to my friends about. Not because I can't, but just because
it's one little smidge.
I find more fun shit to talk about. Nigga. Cartoons, creating shit, business shit, my imagination. The how I fucking lost my train of thought the other day, ended up doing something totally different. Like I love,
nigga.
I just don't like why. Nigga friend.
Going back to healing though, a part of healing is understanding that you are going to have these emotions of being angry and that it's like you said, it's perfectly okay. Like healing, people think healing goes from I was triggered by that a lot and now I'm not triggered by it at all. No, healing is that hurt my feelings and I'm gonna go over here and cry, or I'm gonna stand right here and cry because you have the right to know that I am sad about it and ain't shit you can do. I'ma stand here and bowl the fuck out in front of you. And now you look fucking stupid.
Healing is really just standing up to your inner bully. That's really all it is. Healing is your shadow self being able to flick you in the forehead and call you a stupid bitch and call you. Eventually you get to the point where you gonna have to put your motherfucking fingers down and you gonna have to become a part of me, bitch, because you ain't going nowhere. The parts of me that I have experienced that hurt so bad and I've been dogged and traumatized and triggered bad, like, yeah. I feel it. It happens. Of course. But then I start twerking my ass. I start throwing ass in the circle. I go smoke me a drink somewhere. I go call my friends. I go kick, like.
I get out the house.
Because I realize that healing is not a linear thing. No. I'm not on this wavelength of being sad, angry, or upset for forever. Sometimes it lasts 15 minutes. Sometimes it lasts 15 days. Like, you be having seasons of healing. That's why I be telling people to take breaks in shadow work. Take breaks in your healing journey.
Because you can get stuck in that.
Go outside and throw ass. Go outside. You could be
especially right now before it gets to winter and fall. Because, like, at the end of fall, the winter really be like...
I think this is going to be a very rough winter.
Depression.
For people that decided this year was not going to be the year they decided to heal. I feel sorry for them people.
2025.
I feel really, because that's the year of 9. This year of 8 is supposed to be bringing closure to things and amplifying abundance, manifesting. That's what the number 8 stands for. So this is supposed to be the year where you bring the shit to the forefront, almost like laundering. Bring it to the forefront, you clean it, right? And you make it look good. You make it look fresh. Next year is going to be the year of a lot of closure to a lot of things and the start of a lot of new beginnings. If you choose this year to not be like, the shit right in front of my face, let me go ahead and push that to the side and ignore that. This gonna be a rough winter for motherfuckers. This gonna be a rough winter.
I actually had to tell somebody, I was just like, you better than what the fuck you keep putting yourself through.
I'm about to throw this
okay. So you know how people look too deep into titles. Like you told me, like with my ADHD, I'm using it as a crutch. And me thinking about that, I was like, I do be using that as a crutch. Goddamn. But some people use other spiritual titles like soul ties, twin flames, and shit to allow other people to disrespect them. And I'm just like, once you stop putting that title in front of that person's name, they're not going to be that important. Words mean things. words mean things, and you really have to stop putting them on this fucking pedestal. Yeah, they can be that. They can be a twin flame, but that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. Flame. And they have their own journey to go on. Both of y'all have a journey together and a journey separately.
Yep. And clinging to a motherfucker on their journey.
And a part of your journey is to let this motherfucker go. Yes. That's literally what a twin flame is. Y'all are hurting each other, or you're allowing this person to supersede all the shit that you would allow anybody, any other nigga, any other bitch to do. And now you have to step the fuck up.
And that's, for some people, that's so hard. And don't get me wrong, I get it, because I think everybody gets there, right?
In order
for you to have that opinion, you have to have the experience, in my opinion. So for people who have had that experience and chose not to be like, let me choose me, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is, but it's harder when you keep choosing that motherfucker.
Because now you keep getting annoyed. You keep looking back like, damn, I should have been let this go. But then you keep sitting there.
You play the victim so hard, like, and they keep disrespecting me and they keep playing in my face.
Because you letting them.
They're playing in your face. They're playing in your face. People, like you said, words mean things. So when people make these statements, so I'm just supposed to sit the fuck around and let him play in my face? That's fact that you recognize that he's playing in your face is the problem. That's the problem. So I'm just supposed to sit here and let my work talk to me any kind of way because you're allowing it to happen. If you can recognize the issue, that means that you're self-aware enough to work through it. You just scared. But if you're going to be a scared little bitch, go be a scared little bitch over there.
Because shut the fuck up about it.
Because even in the midst of me being scared, I still got to go through some shit because I don't like it over here. That's what I don't be getting. It's so... I would rather be uncomfortable and change it. I was literally just talking about this in therapy this morning. I was like, yo... I am so fucking self-aware at the fact that my life is changing. And I'm aware that I'm uncomfortable. But I'm embracing the discomfort. Yeah. Do I feel foreign in my body? Yes. Do I feel like I'm cosplaying a lot of the time? Yes, but that's because I'm changing. I'm not the same person. I'm not the people pleaser. I'm not the person who allows people to walk all over. I'm not the person who allowed niggas to talk to her crazy. I'm not the person that was emotionally abused. I'm not her. I'm not. And just because this is the person I'm becoming doesn't mean that people are going to like who I'm becoming. But guess whose problem that's not? It's not my fucking problem. I'm okay.
I feel better.
Although I feel foreign, I feel happy. I'm holding on to the little bit of happiness that I do have in the midst of being so uncomfortable because that's what keeps me going. Because do I have amidst the fucking a bunch of shit in front of me? Yes.
But you're finding those pockets of joy.
I literally am
content.
So happy. Why would I give up on this? Why would I stop? I like it. I love it over here. It's like when you get high for the first time. You're scared as shit. You be like, yo, this shit is happening. Yo, I feel outside my body, yo. I feel like, am I really moving my arms or somebody else moving my arms? Like, fuck is up. But when you finally settle into that high, you be like, bro,
what the fuck?
This is my shit right here. Like, I fucks with this. That to me, I'm living on a high right now. Like, a personal improvement high. And I just want more women to experience that. I don't know. I can't be the catalyst for niggas. Like, I try to be, but they just keep trying to fuck me. Please stay away from me. The women's be trying to fuck me too, but you know how I feel about that. I'd be like, Miss Girl, can't take you as a client, but I can take you as my woman. Like, what's up? I can't miss business with pleasure, Miss Girl. I can't eat where I shit, but you look good, Miss Girl. What's up?
I can't eat where I shit. Yeah. I can't eat where I fuck. Please make it sound different.
I mean, technically I can. Because eating is a part of the fucking with the women's. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't...
I get what you saying.
Yes, and the thing that I enjoy about being, like, being an inspiration and being, like, a lifestyle coach and being all these different things is that I can differentiate. There are some predatory people out here who, like, claim that they healing just so they can get people to come to them so that they have a plethora of people to flirt with and to fuck on. I don't have the interest.
Heal from that.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck my clients.
Why are you always trying to fuck somebody? Like, do you feel unloved? You need to find love.
People love fucking. People love fucking.
What do you get out of that? Oh, like
sensation?
No, I'm talking about like multiple different people, and then
sensation.
You fucking up their emotions, and then some people be having like a little bit of like cloudy like judgment after like they fuck people randomly. So I'm just like, what?
That's
why I'm like, why? Like, what do you get? Like, you could have took care of that at home.
You know what I think people don't have is that self-discipline. It's that little, and it's a very small notch. Because I think any woman who's ever like been horny and wanted any person, but I can speak from a woman's perspective. When you ready to fuck something, like when you horny, if you're not in a relationship, you start looking at every possible person in your phone because you're thinking about the sensation of having like a warm body.
Yes.
But when you dig deep into the feeling, right, and you really like transmute your sacral chakra, you go, I'm not trying to fuck anything. I'm just trying to get this energy out. Let me go play with my pussy real quick. Once you do it, you don't even want to look at your phone. Like somebody, for instance,
don't be wanting to look at Twitter.
And my whole
like,
phase, I used to text like 3 niggas at one time. First person to respond, that's where I'm going. And it would take for me to be like, well, gotta wait for one of them to respond. By that time, I played with my pussy. The first motherfucker to text me, I'm no longer interested. I'd be like, nah, man, I ain't even want nothing. I don't want to be bothered now.
You was like, hey, big head.
It was never a hey, big head. I would literally just send the eye emoji. Like, very easy. I'm just waiting for a ringtone to pop back up. And by that time, I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. More people need pre-nut clarity. Fuck a post-nut, pre-nut. Just before you even think about it, just be like, it ain't even fucking worth it. It's not. It's not always worth it. Because I'm going to say this, right? And this is the jaded part of me. Sometimes that dick do be hitting. Sometimes that coochie be hitting a little different when you a little stupid. Like when you stupid, right? Like you dumb and you emotionally unintelligent and you know you dealing with somebody else emotionally unintelligent and you like, I need to fuck something. That sex be fire because both of y'all stupid. I feel like stupid people fuck the best. Because they got all that just energy they need to let out. So they just be giving it from their groin. They just be fucking.
They have a very strong sacral chakra.
Very.
They don't know how to hone in on it.
Because they be hyper sexual. Like
damn near bipolar for real.
Sometimes people's sacral chakra be like radiating to me as somebody who like practices like chakra healing. Some people's energy, I'd be like, that's all dick right there. Like that's all pussy right there. Like they ain't got nothing else to give. Just what's in their pants. Like the aura around them just be orange. And I'm like, that is all just sex and fucking. No green, no red. Like they ain't stable by the longest. They just chaos and cock. I don't want it. Chaos and coochie.
No cock, don't bring it over here.
Like I don't want it. I don't want no. I don't like it.
If you're not bringing that cock,
right? If you ain't got that pussy on you, fuck is you calling me for a hoe? Call me when you go pick that pussy up.
Pussy in the house,
right? Why you leave your coochie in the house?
Knowing
you was coming over here, fuck you leave your coochie in the house for, bitch. You knew, like, so that's. I
leave my coochie in the house all the time because I feel like at certain times in my life, like throughout the week, that's all that shows up. I'd be like, I'm ready to like.
But for you specifically,
this snail trail over somebody fucking.
But for you specifically, friend, I think that you gotta embrace that more. Because you're in this era of healing where you're embracing this, right? I feel like right now I'm healing the money wound, so I can't run from nothing that feel like money.
I'm healing both of those.
Right. So,
that
but
shit
like
is annoying.
But they're interconnected.
I know.
So, friend, don't run from both of it. Don't run.
I wanna do all the creative shit. I be wanting to fuck. I be wanting to.
So you gotta lead with all of that.
I be wanting to spend the money, but I be like, I'm mature about the money. Like we got bills to pay. Like, all right, cool. I'm gonna hold on. See, I knew I needed that.
See,
Let
but
me spend it on this.
you still missing the coochie part. Like you gotta keep your coochie on you. I told you, no matter what I do, no matter where I walk around, pussy always in my pants. I know me and her, like we always together. We locked in. Me and twin. You can't leave the coochie in the house. Like you gotta keep the coochie on you like a fanny pack. Girl.
I feel like sometimes I do bring her out, like with the way that I feel like very confident. Because
that's what I'm saying. Yes, you gotta bring your pussy. It don't always present as like wanting to fuck something. Sometimes you come out the house and you just feel extra good about yourself today.
That was me the other day, that video that I made about like going out for coffee. And I went to Trader Joe's in that outfit. I don't be doing that shit. I put on some jeans.
It's the
so
fat
quick.
pussy energy. You gotta bring it out the house with you. Even if you got just put it in the little pocket at the top of your jeans, not the big pocket, but just a little pocket. If you only gotta bring like a smidgen of pussy out the house for the day, just always make sure you got like one lip on you. Just always make sure, because you never leave the pussy in the house because you never know who you're gonna come across. You see what I'm saying? And people always like it's about sex. It's not about sex. Networking. I always keep my pussy on
That's
me.
true.
Because the confident me is the one who can randomly walk up to a person who I feel like has an opportunity that I can take, full advantage of with respect.
Yeah.
So I believe with my pussy sometimes. My pussy has gotten me in the rooms, right? And this is metaphorically speaking. I ain't never fucked nobody to get it nowhere. Because if I did, I'd be way fucking further along. You feel me? If I really use this pussy for what I wanted to use the pussy for.
We are very aware, friend.
That's all I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really pull my pussy out too often. But when I got to pull that bitch out, older places,
be there.
The older places I be going. I be walking up to the fucking people like, how you doing? They be the CEO of fucking companies. You gonna know me, motherfucker. When I was working at my old job, I feel like I led with it. But again, it's the professionalism. It's because that's where my creativity hones in, is in business. I walked up to the owner of that company. Now, granted, he was fried. Motherfucker, white man was fired off the alcohol because it was an open bar event.
Oh, shit.
But no problem walking up to my motherfucking, the owner of the company I work for. How you doing today, sir? Like, and we going to talk. And he was like, what's your name? What department do you work in? By the end of the night, we was bumping shoulders and shit, fist bumping every now and then. You feel me?
At one point.
That's how it should. I'm not saying this is how it should always be, but for me specifically, and I believe that any woman
utilize it
that is in business or in creativity and wanting to be in these big spaces, you have to always keep your confidence on you. Always. And if you don't feel confident enough, don't go. But every opportunity that you get to come as your most confident you, take advantage of it. Like, leave the house, fucking wallet, keys, phone, pussy. Like, bring it with you. Pussy. Make sure you got the keys, the wallet, the phone, pussy. All the time.
Okay.
All the time. Keep that thing on you. That's how you heal, friend.
You know I'm afraid.
Friend, because you don't understand.
Energy. I know it is very, I feel like I pull that out sometimes and I be like scaring myself a little bit. I be like,
friend, as a Libra rising, right? I feel like
you understand the Libra son.
I understand you. So you know how we
and it's like the Sag. It's the Sag moon that I feel like she might take it a little too far.
That's the point.
Get right there.
You got, friend, because you got that Taurus. You can't go far.
The Taurus is always going back like,
you can't go far
like,
at all.
Go back in the house.
You have fire, air, and earth. You cool. I got fire and air. I'm delusional as fuck, and I do what I want. Friend, hone it, okay? I can go off the deep end. You know me. I be gone, friend. You have to roll me
right
back
there
in.
with you. I be telling my Taurus to shut up. I be like, this seems fun.
See?
Sure.
You see what I'm saying? Because one of us has to be the one.
And then I'd be like, no, she needs some water. She need to come over here.
You see what I'm saying?
We gotta.
That's
the fire is firing.
Just wild out, friend. Just wild. What's the worst that could happen? Because you grounded. You got the ground. You good. You can't. You literally cannot go too far.
I couldn't go too far.
Me on the other hand, I need an aid. I need somebody with me at all times. Don't let me out the house by myself. If I get old and God forbid my mental health is shot,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna need a motherfucking aid. Hide my keys, hide my car, because it's up and it's stuck. My son is gonna have a time. Mr. Kruber, can you please come get your mother? She is in Philadelphia. We found her on a rooftop bar. We understand that she's 70.
She went and got a chicken cheesesteak.
She's topless. She is shaking ass at this brunch. Please come get your please come get your mama. 70 years old, titties out, free at the function. They like her dementia. It's just that she got dementia. Whole time it ain't shit wrong with me. I just told them people I had dementia so I could get in for free. That's what I'm saying, friend. I'm gonna need an aid, friend. They go ahead and lock my ass up. They go ahead and lock my ass the fuck up. They go ahead and put me in home. They better come see me too, cause I'm gonna act up in there.
I really fucked this up. That's crazy. Well, you too.
I should have bought the other two.
I got the palomas.
We love it. We didn't intro the show.
We're going to do that after we do the outro.
Yeah, because we can't do. We just be in here talking.
It's going to be right before the music.
Pretty.
It's going to be like everybody. But, yeah.
Yeah. It be a thing.
You got an affirmation for the peoples?
Phone, keys, wallet, pussy.
Or dick.
Or penis. Or genitals, right? Because all my peoples.
Yes.
All my
we
peoples,
are inclusive.
Phone, keys, wallet, genitals. Make sure you got it with you. Make sure you come with no pussy specifically, right? And the reason why I say that is because it is the feminine energy. Whether you're androgynous, whether you're non-binary, whether you're all of those things. If you are a spiritual person, you understand the duality between masculine and feminine energy.
Men with that feminine energy, when they hone in on that shit, I'm
hot.
Be feeling like
I'm hot when they got their fingernails. I'm hot.
if they don't, if they're manicured, if they're like clear and they got that shit on, that speaks to my Libra, and it be making me piss the fuck off because I be like, how the fuck you come in here looking better than me? I need to do better.
When they
that's been making me want to do better.
Oh my God, I'm hot.
When that face is trimmed up to the fucking 9.
When my husband say shit like he go get a haircut and then he like specifically before an event is when he do it. I gotta get a haircut, but then I gotta go to the mall and I gotta get something. It's the way that he look at himself in the mirror. It's the way that he check all parts. It's the way that like. Even when he go home, sometimes he makes sure like he like scrub his boots down if they look, and I'm just like, I'm hot. Like what the fuck? What do you mean you have a self-care regimen? Like he used bar soap and like squeeze soap. Like he got a regimen. He got the fucking the butter he put in the face. I'm just like,
and I'm not saying that that's rare in men.
It is. It is. We can't even.
But I do feel as though that is why I'm like pushed more towards women because I'm just like. A lot more women do have that down pat.
But when
some women don't, but like a good chunk, those be the ones that I be looking at. I be like,
when a man got it,
he got it. He's got it. Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Baby, like he know, like he got that dick in his pants. But like if he was a woman, he would be a fat pussy energy.
Your desire. I am a Venetian.
Okay.
Because my Libra. What planet does the Leo rule?
The sun.
Sunetian.
I am a sun. I'm a Sunisha. Period.
That's your new fake name.
That's my name, Sunisha.
Sunisha.
My name is Sunisha Geminadra Labrosia. Stop playing with me. Period. And your name is Labrasia. We putting the moon in the middle.
Tasia.
Yeah, we put Labrasia, Tarashia, Sagittarian. Period. What the fuck is you talk about? From over west. Stop playing. Bitch. That's the problem.
Y'all have a great rest of your day.